Well, let's risk playing a game of Blitz on lichess via the homepage this time. 21-29. Good luck. We're just looking for some fair, honest opponents. There's got to be some somewhere. Okay, very, very aggressive. I think we're supposed to push here, but I can't quite remember, being honest. But down I think we can take, but there is the annoying bishop. Not an opening line I encounter very often. So he's got knight down. So can't I just check here? The bishop does guard the knight, so it's not an immediate knockout, but trying to remember the theory. Here, down, takes. I think I just play pawn up and play. Oh, he goes back. Okay. I'll grab one pawn and hit the other then. Okay. I don't think I'm in time to develop. I might allow tricks here. So I'm simply going to push the pawn. I'm not trying to really keep this. I'm just trying to get my king safe. Where do we want to be? Let's cover bishop down in castle. And I think he'll end up getting back at some point. Maybe I can tempo development, but I'm just going to put him back to where he wants to be. So I'm going to get rid of that. If the queen wanders off, I might be tempted to take here, but I don't think it's a clever idea. Now, what do I do here? I'm going to try and develop here as well. Now, I'll have to take. Then the pawn's going to be harder to defend or keep. Maybe I've got bishop up. Maybe I've got this one. Let's develop this first and then decide where we're going. Or queen up is a threat now, right? So queen up, he'll have to go back. So is that an actual move? Queen up, he's got knight back, so he's fine, but maybe pawn up. Yeah, I'm going to play it and just push the pawn. And I think he'll be able to push, and I'll try and guard or threaten to push on. So c6, e5. Wait, but can I just play here anywhere? Knight takes, I take the queen. Queen takes, I take the knight, right? It's double covered. If he takes here, I just take the knight. Ah, my bishop hangs. But I've got bishop up first. Pawn down, takes, take. Yeah, I think bishop up's good. Oh, no, I'm blundering this though. What am I doing? I lost my mind. He could just take. Oh, it is what it is, isn't it? It's just blitz, but I lost my mind there. He could have just taken. If he goes with a knight now, I actually take here. And it's checkmate, so he can't take the knight. So what's he thinking for? Wait, so he's played rook takes now. But now I just drop back, right? And now if he takes the bishop, I take his knight. Well, this time he could have taken with a knight and he's missed that. And now he hangs the rook. This is a comedy of errors from both of us, isn't it? But I am a minute down on the clock near enough, so I could still lose this. But it's like a comedy of errors from both of us. Oh, I can't go there. Let's come back. I'm just going to try and set up the mate threat. And of course, I've got to give my king some sort of square. My opponent will do the same. But absolute comedy of errors, this game. The eval will not look very pretty here. And I just need to create this mate threat and then activate my rook somehow and push, I think. Okay, well this way I'm still threatening to capture. He could go across, I guess. That's annoying. Wait, what? But now if I take, he doesn't have rook across, so isn't that another mistake? We threaten mate again. But I'm too slow, aren't I? Played pretty well, but I'm too slow. Can I activate my rook? Need to give my king a square as well. Right, so we've both done that. So now we can activate the rook somewhere. Pawn's a target, bishop's a target. So let's go up. So we cover this, so we can come over. I'm not sure if I want this. I think I want my rook just simply into the game. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so there's one rook over. You know, we're just going to try and get forward somewhere, put pressure on the pawn if it's possible. We have a check as well if his rook wanders off, but I don't think it will. So let's threaten to come across. Hope I don't blunder some nice tactics, but that's double covered. Okay, just hit the pawn, threaten a check. Pawn up. Okay, now we're going to try and target the 7th rank. You can't play this rook over. This one would fall. So he's come up. Okay, we're going to try and get forward. Just take a risk with a back rank. I've got a square. Just got to be quick enough. That was a pretty decent game, but there was quite a few blunders there where pieces were hanging all over the shop. But let's see what they actually were. But there was, I suspect there's going to be quite a few blunders here, but it was still a decent normal game at our level. So they're the move times for both players. Let's request an analysis. Yeah, so there's one big dip. So 3.5 basically down to level. So at least I was better or level for the entire game. But it's only flagged the one blunder each, 90% versus 84%, CPL 28 and 50. But let's see what it was, because there was some tactics in the middle. I think we were both messing it up. Not a line that I normally play very often, this, so I'm quite likely to go wrong. See, the engine is saying you should actually push your pawn forward there. So we've gained 2 pawns, but they're really just temporary pawns. And I was trying to get rid of that bishop just to stop these ideas so I could get castled. Then I'm just trying to get my pieces into play. And then this is where we start getting into these tactics. And how did we mess it up? Oh, we needed to play f3 and build the connect 4. So we had to play f3. Yeah, this is where I messed it up with the bishop move. Because he could have taken, yeah, I said that at the time, didn't I? I suddenly realised he could simply grab the pawn. And obviously the checkmate threat is not there and the rook is protected by the knight. So all I can do is drop back and I've simply given away that pawn and the other one's likely to collapse. But that was my only blunder according to the engine review there. And he should have actually just taken the bishop back there instead of the pawn, which gave me a chance to drop back. Then in this position, obviously we've taken the knight. So what if he takes the knight there, he loses the rook. So he's just taken the bishop. We take the knight, undermining the defense of the rook. And then it was just a case of, can I catch up on the clock? Because I was a long way down on time, wasn't I? 30 seconds down on time. And I'm just trying to make sure my king's safe, got an escape square, and then get my pieces into the game. And then here, oh, what have I missed? Oh, I've missed simply a devastating rook to f8. The queen moves anywhere, it's checkmate. Okay, that's nice. I should have spotted that. Rook to f8, of course, it's actually a forced checkmate sequence. Yeah, that would have been nice. I didn't spot that, but I'm still plus 7.5. I was just obviously playing the clock at the very end here. And that's how it finished, but at our level, that's a pretty decent game for me, so very good.